What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? Because you done made it through 2025. You made it through all the struggle. That situation you didn't think you survived, right? That problem, that issue that destroyed everything in your life. That job you lost. That relationship that ended. All the things that you went through in 2025 that you didn't think you survived. You did. And what are you gonna do now? You're here, right? You're still alive. You're still breathing. You can obviously still see and read and hear because you're watching this video. So you're still here. That means you still have purpose. But you got to make a choice. Everything that you went through last year or even years before that, maybe for the last decade, however long it's been, everything that you've been through in your past is in your past. And it does not have to determine how you move forward unless you allow it. So once again, you got to make a decision. It's a new year, right? It's a new month, right? It's a new chance for you to be great. But listen, if you are carrying that same pain, that same trauma, that same doubt, that same fear, that destroyed you last year, this year may not be any different. But once again, you have a choice to make. You have the power to choose that this year, it's going to be different, man. You're not going through the same things. You're not repeating the same mistakes. You're not going down the same road. You're not dealing with the same people. You're not going through the same issues. You're not running into the same obstacles and brick walls. This year, things going to change. Things going to change. And if you've decided that, and if you've committed to that, then you need to do something right now. You need to understand that first and foremost, you need to acknowledge where you're at. Acknowledge your situation. Acknowledge who did you wrong. Acknowledge the decisions that you made that weren't correct. The mistakes that you made. Acknowledge everything that happened. It happened. Acknowledge it. Be honest with yourself. And then accept it. Accept it. You can't change it, right? Accept what happened. Whoever did you wrong, they did you wrong. They're not going to come back and apologize. They're not going to make that up to you, right? Accept it. Accept it. And then realign yourself with where you're trying to go. Realign yourself with where you're trying to go. That means that the roads and the paths that you traveled last year, the decisions that you made last year that didn't work out for you, that should have been a signal that those roads, those paths, those decisions aren't the right ones for you. They should be eliminated. That's the purpose of failure. You're learning to be better. You're figuring out what works and what doesn't work so that you can move forward. You have to make that decision to align with the things that you know you need to be doing. Stop doing the things you know you don't need to be doing. Stop hanging out with the people you know you don't need to be hanging out with. Start hanging out with the people you know you need to be around more. Start doing the things that you know you need to be doing. They say, a lot of us have the knowledge of what to do, of how to change our lives, of how to move forward, of how to progress, of how to even get to our goals. But the problem is that 90% of us that have the knowledge don't do anything with it. You know exactly what you need to do. I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's going to be painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to cause you to go through some things you ain't really trying to deal with. But your purpose, your success, it's on the other side of that, man. That fear that's holding you back, that's keeping you in the same space that you've been in for so long, man, I'm telling you. The funny thing is, you already know that fear is false. You already know that fear is false. You got to move. Make that decision. Make that decision. Acknowledge your situation. Accept everything that happened. Realign with your purpose. Understanding that the decisions and choices that you made in the past are helping you to align, to get closer to your goal. This year is the year of action. This year is the year of action. This year is the year of impact. This year is the year of change. This year is the year that you can decide, or you can realize that you have more power than you've been using. You have more power. You got more in you. You got more gifts. You got more talent. You got more energy. There's more in you. I know your faith took a hit. I know you fell now. I know you probably stopped trusting God, but I'm telling you right now, it's something more in you if you're still here. It's something more that you got to do if you're still here. But will you take that challenge? Will you decide that this year, things are going to be different? This year, I'm moving forward. This year, I'm letting that go. This year, I'm walking in my purpose. It's your decision. It's your decision. Take control of your life. Take back your purpose and get to where you're trying to go. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. I forgot how to quit. And before I leave, I'm going to tell y'all right now, you know what? It's something on me to pray. So let's pray. Let's pray. Lord, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We come to you grateful for the fact that we made it through 2025. Grateful for the fact that we're here standing in 2026 with more knowledge, more power, more experience, more opportunities, more abundance. Everything is around us that we need because you have given it to us. You gave us that mission. You gave us that vision. You gave us that purpose, and you've given us the resources that we need. You've put the people around us that we need. You've given us the abundance and the tools that we need to access any other resources that we need to make an impact, to fulfill the purpose that you've called us to fulfill. Lord, I ask that you cover each and every one of us and be there for us in the way that each and every one of us needs you, as we walk forward in purpose and understand that if you got faith, if you got courage, fear don't stand a chance. Thank you for hearing this prayer. Thank you for touching our lives. Thank you for ordering our steps as we move forward. 2026 is our year. 2026 is your year. 2026 is your year. Let's get it. Let's go. I forgot how to quit.